Hello, I'm Athena, and welcome to Budgeting with a Theater Kid. Not using Theater Kid as like a clickbait or whatever, simply just using that as an alert of I'm no financing professional, I'm no financing expert or anything like that. I'm simply here to share how I personally track my expenses, because a lot of my friends usually ask me how I budget. So I would say that what I do isn't actually budgeting, but it's expense tracking and also tracking your own income so you can get a clear logistic of what you spend on what category of things each week, each month, and how that is in comparison to your income as well. So that is what I will be talking about in the video. If you're interested in that, feel free to stay. If you're not, don't leave a mean comment because that hurts feelings. Just feel free to click out. If you simply like the way that I talk, you can always also stay, or I also have other videos where I do podcasts. So feel free to just browse around the channel. This is kind of my second time filming this video. I just feel like I kind of rambled on a lot because I'm not that familiar with teaching kind of step by step in chronological order and stuff. So I hope that I'll be doing it better this time. So here is my tutorial, and I hope it'll be helpful for you. Okay, let's get right into it. Anyway, so this is Google Spreadsheet. You can use it as long as you have a Google account, Google Drive and stuff. So first thing that you want to do is to title your document. I call it budgeting, even though it's not really budgeting, but it's budgeting. So yeah, 2023 budgeting. And then we have 3 pages right now, as you can see from bottom: overview, income, and like a month. We'll get into that later. So if you ever want to open a new sheet, you can just click this little button over here at sheet. And I usually make one new sheet for every month. That's just the way that I like to do things, but of course you don't have to. You can just put everything together if that's the way you prefer. I just want to do it like this because that's just how I feel like things are more organized. So we will get into overview later, but then overview will be expenses and income, but like kind of a monthly breakdown, monthly summary, and then these will be the detailed breakdowns in the other sheets. So then we will need the data to put into overview before we get into the actual thing. So to have the data, let's go to income first. So what I do is usually first you make the columns fatter by clicking this top little box, and then you can kind of drag the bars to however big or small you want things to be. And then I usually start kind of in here, so then there's a little space around the margins. So I put month. So then, it's the January, February, April, May, March. Yeah, I missed March. Yeah, those kind of stuff. So month. And then there is date. So you can just write down when you got the money. I also do source, but this is only really applicable to people with multiple income source of income. So then if you only have one source of income, then you probably can just ignore this column. source, and then amount. So there's this. Let's just put everything into the middle by Command A. We can highlight everything in the middle, There we go. Okay, so month, date, source, amount. So this is like all that we need to input. But then if you want to get a total amount, this can accumulate all your income. You can also, if you want to be more detailed, do a monthly total and then a total. So then let's say you can have January 2nd, 2023. The source is, I don't know, since we're using Google Sheets, Google amount is, I don't know, $5 monthly total. Okay, here's where the math is. First of, equal sum, and then if you want the whole column's data, then you can just click the letter above. Or if you want specific numbers, then you can drag, or you can just, write down number according to the side, like the side here. Okay, but let's say like that, still 5, And if you want everything to be a $sign without clicking a $sign every single time, you can once again click the top letter, go to format, number, and then money sign. Okay, and then once again, total. For your total, you'll be sum, and then of course it'll be like the entire column because it is the total. And let's say you have January. Okay, let's just copy all these. And let's pretend. Wait, okay. This one, monthly total, because they're all January. You can do this, and then you can merge them. And so this will be one big cell. And then this can once again also be merged, be one big cell. And then this can also be money. Yes, money. There we go. And then let's say we also do this. Yes. And then this is actually February, Let's say that's another date. Okay. That's February. And then you are doing this is until E8. This is E8. So this is until E7. And then this will be, yeah, it will automatically suggest another thing according to your previous pattern. But of course you can change it. And this, once again, it's like the whole thing. So it will automatically add 20 to the 5. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so this is just what happens when you track your income. And then if you want to make it look neat and tidy, of course, what you can do is to make a border for them. And then this total will be merged. And the January will be merged. And then, yeah. And then ignore the fact that these are all the same dates. And they're all from the same source. So you can also merge this if you want to. Or something like that, Okay. So this is the income. And for your spending, it will be something similar. Like the theories are still similar. Just I will let you know how I categorize things, so maybe you can be a little inspired if you do want to know. So once again, we're starting a little bit off the margins. Write down the months. This time, I don't particularly write down the date because it's not that important for me, but I will write down item because now we're keeping track of what we are buying. So item, so you can write down like, I bought a shampoo or something. Okay, now this is where it's a little, I don't know, is it tricky? Is it not? Let's see. So we merge this first, and this is expense type. And then there's food, necessities, and occasional expenses. The amount goes underneath here. We'll get more into that later. So month, item, expense. And then here are the numbers of the totals, so the total food expenses, total necessities, total occasional, and then total. And then to make things tidy, of course, you merge everything that doesn't actually need to be into rows, and then middle. There we go. And then so month, once again, January. Oh wait, no, February, because this sheet says February. February, what did you buy? You bought lunch. So it's in the food category. So you put in the amount. Maybe it was $12, So all these are money. Data. Is it data? No, format. I get a little confused from time to time. Okay, so these are all money. Okay, $20. It is not necessities, not occasional, so we blank out these blocks by going to fill color and kind of just like go dark. Ta-da! Or another thing that you can do is to just do this. It doesn't really serve a purpose, it's just to keep track of things, make things tidier. So then what you do for total, these ones, same theory as previously, sum, and then the entire row. Ta-da! Okay, so let's imagine I did already. Okay, this. Yeah. Lunch, dinner. Wait, no. Let's do another category. This is shampoo. It's $7, and then there's occasional birthday party. I don't know. $300. No, I don't go to birthday parties. Here at least. Okay. So then same theory. So then when things are in the order of same order as where you paste them, so this one, the thing is DD, and then D right next to D on the right is necessities. So then EE. So it will automatically, if I paste the DD formula to here, it will be the EE formula. So just continues, okay? And then the total will be, that is not correct. The total will be G, highlighted, H, and I. So that's the sum. Okay, so $319. And now you can put things in your overview. This is a little bit more tricky, but it's still nothing hard. Wait, hold on. Before we go, let's just use the border. There we go. That's why, like, if you do black things out, it looks a lot tidier. Yeah, ta-da. I also kind of just like, I will color the top, but you guys can just do that with your own preferences. Merge these things, But I want to say I don't want to waste more time doing these, but it just makes me feel better if we do it. Okay, there we go. So here is what we have. And then let's go to overview. So in overview, we have expenses first. Expenses. So we once again have months, item. Wait. What are item? Food necessities, occasional. Food necessities. Wait, hold on. Do we need? Yes, we do that. Occasional. And then total expense. So what we do is, so we do it put in February. There's no item. I'm sorry, I lied. Yeah, there's food, necessities, occasional, and total. So what you do is you go to February and you find the total food, okay? And then you can find this coordinate. I don't know how G. This is G4, right? So then you put the name is February. February. Exclamation mark. G4. And it's 12. And you can once again copy and paste because things are just in the order that they are written, and then that's it. Oh wait, no, monthly total. This is monthly total, and then there's the total that adds up all the months. Okay, so there's that, and then of course, with the knowledge that I taught just now, you should be able to add up the different months as you go on. Now we go to income. Same theory. Income we have month, amount, total. Okay. So months, let's give it that. Months, monthly total, and then total. Okay, so January. Monthly total is 20. And it's at F4. So go to equal income. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. Income F4. Total equals sum. Okay, now this gives you a little thing that we didn't learn before. So just now we did talk about, highlighting different parts, but what you can also do is if you want to go from one specific place into infinite, you can go into, so this one is C16, and then you just go this column, and then just continue C, and then just goes from that and then onwards. Very easy. Yeah, so then this will be like, if this is February, wait, I cannot just copy and paste that. Sorry, I'm dumb. So February, this is F8. So you can copy as paste this part, but turn it into F8 instead. There we go. And this is the total. And I think this is pretty much it. You would be able to figure out everything else. Of course, like how detailed you want to make things is completely up to you. If you are someone who wants to do like very specific, budgeting in terms of, okay, I only want to give myself $31 for food, $30 for necessities, occasional stuff like that. And like in the total, like for the total month, I can only spend this much money. And of course, you can do stuff like that. Just for your information, you can totally just be like, uh, the food. The sum of the food, this one. So you can be, let's go to the expenses. Yeah, here, total food. So instead of just having total food, let's insert a column to right. Then there's this other column. Yeah, but instead of just this being total food, it can be like remaining budget or something like that. Name is up to you, and you can do like some, like this one minus like your budget. Like let's say it's $30, so then you will only have this much dollars left or something like that. I mean, that's wrong. I am not good at math. Like $30, like your budget minus this one, and you only have this much money left. Or how much are you going over your budget and stuff like that? Like you totally know. But that's not something I do because for me it's more of, keeping track of my money more than like exactly budgeting, because I do not spend my money a lot except for on food, and usually it's just when I really need it. Because sometimes life is just hard and you gotta get some sugar and stuff. Yeah, but I don't really do a lot of shopping. But that's just me, and so I just do what I is good for me, and y'all can make your own decisions. But that's about it for this tutorial. I'll switch back into video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I would just like to disclaim that I am a theater student. I am by no means any money professional. This is just how I do things, and a lot of people have been asking me how I budget, so I would like to share this information to the rest of the world, and also when other people are asking me, I can just easily send them this video. So there's that. And if you're still here, I'm grateful. I'm surprised. If you do like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It will mean a lot to me. Do comment if you have any questions or thoughts. If there are bad thoughts or criticisms, please do not comment, because it will make me feel very bad, and I'm bad with criticisms. And last but not least, please subscribe to this channel if you do enjoy my talking. I do not post a lot of these kind of educational videos because I'm not that much of an intellect, but I do post vlogs and things like that. So if you like hearing me speak and you feel like it puts you to sleep, which is what I often get told, then do feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos, and maybe share this video to your friend who you feel like you needs some help managing their own money, or like if you feel like a friend needs someone to talk to them while they're trying to sleep. But that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching once again, and goodbye.